What's up, everybody? This is Lalo. Always with me, Patrick. Welcome to episode 5 of the M&M Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
I hope y'all enjoyed a fantastic Halloween weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all stayed indoors. I know my son went trick or treating for a little bit with his mom. I mean,
We
he got a lot of candy for me, but
nice.
I don't know. How about y'all? What did y'all do for Halloween?
We were just at home, had a few Bud Light seltzers. We had a total of 7 trick-or-treaters. So I got a bunch of candy for myself. I mean, I guess it's a good thing, you know. I just got a bunch of candy I get to eat now. I mean, it's good, but
Um,
it's bad for you.
I mean, so is soda. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
I'm here for I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So
Uh-huh.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, true.
Um, so yeah, I guess we don't talk about.
Well,
Oh, French bread.
oh yeah.
How good is French bread? I fucking love French bread. It's the best bread. Out of all the breads out there, French, the best.
Yeah, I like it. We made Italian sandwiches on French bread the other day. It was pretty good. I liked it. Dominique didn't really care. She says too much bread. I thought it was good. It was nice and a little crispy on the outside, nice and soft on the inside.
Exactly.
Pretty good. I liked it a lot.
Like when you squeeze into it, you just hear the
Yeah.
the crunchiness. It
Yeah, I guess what
makes my dick hard.
I guess what I could have done was like smash the sandwich down like with a heavy pan or something. So it would have felt like less bread.
Yeah, what I do is I just cut it in half, and then so you see there's a middle part. It's
Mhm.
all doughy. Just kind of take off some of the inside out, and then put like sandwich meat, cheese.
Oh yeah, that would be a
They're
good
all in
idea
there.
too, I guess, would be to take some of the bread out. I didn't think about that.
Then
Yeah,
when you ever
that's a good
use the rest of the
idea.
bread as a snack.
Did you see that there was a shooting in Vienna today, like 4 hours ago?
Eh, in Austria?
Yeah. It was a
No, I did not.
it was a pretty like coordinated thing. There was 6 shooters, I guess. I think they said they got 5
Is
of
LJ
them.
one of them?
I don't know. But they said they got
The
5 of
one
them
the
and
one
then one
black
got
guy
away.
living in Austria?
Yeah.
Oh
Uh,
no shit. I'm pretty sure they're gonna find him, dude.
yeah,
One of them's gonna talk.
probably. But it was pretty crazy.
How many?
They said that for sure one's dead. They have local reports saying up to 6, maybe, and then so everything I said was like 6 to 15 people, but nothing. It just happened so recently that they haven't released everything yet. So I don't know how. I mean, I would imagine with 6 shooters that they probably got quite a few people. But a lot of the places here in
Yeah.
Europe are protected by like military units and stuff. And it started at a
Mhm.
Jewish synagogue in Vienna, I guess the biggest one that's there. So there's
Mhm.
usually like military forces there, like to protect tourists and stuff. So I think they got most of the people fairly quickly, but I know an officer was one of the people that was hurt too. I don't know. I thought it was
Yeah,
crazy. Like a 6 gunman attack.
I just googled it. Something about at least one dead and 15 injured as
Yeah,
he opened fire. It's a terrorist attack.
I'm sure
That's
that.
what they labeled it as.
I hope the number doesn't go up, but I'm sure it probably will. Especially by the time this podcast comes out, I'm sure we'll know exactly what happened. It's just crazy that this stuff happens all around the world.
So, so much hate.
Yeah. So
Well,
hopefully,
hopefully, no one they don't die like in South Park and then say it was because of COVID
yeah, true.
after they shot him.
Yeah, that's what they're
Oh,
saying
he's in the
too.
hospital because of COVID.
They're speculating that it's either retaliation for the new lockdown that are coming, or it was obviously an attack on a religious building. So we don't know which one it is yet. I'm sure they'll figure it all out. Since there's 6 of them, they probably have some sort of like plan that they had laid out and stuff, or they'll be able to
Yeah,
uncover like conversations and stuff and figure out what exactly was the target of this terrorist attack, which is exactly what anything like this is. It's a terror attack. It's unfortunate. Uh,
it's really shitty.
yeah, that just happened. So
Well,
it was pretty
do we have
crazy.
any listeners? Do we have any listeners in Austria, especially Vienna or somewhere near? Let us know. Just know any information that might get out of it.
Yeah,
Sure, you'll get it first than us.
yeah. I'm sure LJ has some pretty good info, or like their local news will probably be reporting on it for the next few days.
Yeah. Good thing he's not over here, because if he was over here, probably would have been a suspect just for being black.
Yeah, true. At least he moved out of Vienna just in time.
Yeah.
Another thing, I
Or was
guess,
it? Or was it planned?
yeah,
Dun dun dun.
who knows? Another thing that I thought was interesting was, did you see those trucks in Texas that tried to run that Biden bus off the road? And then the
I think
worst
it was in
part,
San Antonio.
yeah,
There's a whole rally here.
the worst part about it is after that incident, Trump at one of his rallies said like they did a good job protecting that bus or whatever. Like they literally tried to run a car off the road and run the bus off the road and run them out of town. The fuck? Like it was serious. It's so serious that the FBI is investigating it now. I don't know how people didn't get arrested from that. I literally just watched a video. A truck tried to run a car, which the car was a part of the bus convoy or whatever, a part of the Biden Harris team. They tried to run them off the road. They literally ran into them. It just kept going.
Well, feel free to cut this out of the audio, but I feel like most of the Trump supporters are white trash.
No, I agree. What
Uneducated, just pure white trash.
I agree. Well, the thing that doesn't make sense to me for any Republican is his values are not Republican values. They don't even make sense. And then what a lot of people call socialist are things that would improve your like literally make you more free. But at the same time, like they don't want free healthcare or anything like that. But they'd rather have companies that get to soak up all the money in our country. Only the top 1% have money. If you think that businesses getting tax breaks and stuff is gonna help you out, sorry, I hate to break it to you, but you ain't getting rich. It's just not happening. And then
Yeah.
and then another
No such
thing,
thing as American dream.
no, yeah, you have to have outside help in order to be rich in America for the most part. There's like, unless you're an entertainer or athlete, and there ain't no way to get rich in America. But another thing that doesn't make sense that they do is, Rick, I forgot what I was gonna say. Heck,
We'll take a brief intermission.
I got to regather my
Do.
thoughts. But I said they ain't getting rich, and then
Oh, but there's some stuff over here in San Antonio also about the whole Trump. There's a whole Trump rally over here.
yeah,
Was that a dance club? It was a dance club called Cowboys Dance Hall.
mm,
It's all rednecks. It's all trucks. They're trucks, literally.
yeah.
But
Well, that's
I
another
just think
thing.
it's so stupid to do all this shit for something that's so dumb. It
No,
didn't
I
do
agree.
this last year or the last election.
Yeah. Well, that's a
It's
thing.
crazy to me.
This election's different than any election I can remember. The country's like super divided. Like I feel like if you talk to either a Trump or a Biden supporter, like if you're not one or the other, like it's almost impossible to get along because I mean, in my experience, it's been Trump supporters getting super pissed at me without like they don't have any argument. They just get fucking mad. It's like, dude, what is your problem? Like,
Mm.
you actually have a problem? Like, I don't understand. But I remember the other thing I was gonna say is they'd rather they think like having free healthcare. Well, it's not technically free, but universal healthcare where everyone gets healthcare, no matter if you're rich or poor. They think that's fucked up, but they want to build a multi-billion-dollar fucking wall across the border. Are you kidding me? Like it's a joke.
Not only that, they didn't even pay for the when they go to the hospital. They get the bills. You know what they do? Fucking
Yeah,
rip it.
yeah,
Don't
true.
worry about it. That's not us. So
I
I'd rather have free health care, but free, quote unquote, because you have to pay more in taxes.
yeah,
And fucking, I'm scared to go to a hospital because I don't want to get a $2,000 bill, $3,000 bill that I will pay for.
yeah.
I'm out of my word. I went in there. I need help. Fuck it. I'll pay for it. But
No, I
I don't want to
agree.
pay that much just for them to tell me, here's a little bottle of fucking pills. Take this and you're good to go in 3 days.
Yeah. I mean, that's another thing too. Whether you like it or not, you pay for people that don't have health care It,
Hmm.
literally, the amount of money that would come out of your pocket to have a universal healthcare system put in would be about the same as it is now. Because why you have to pay so much for healthcare is because there's a lot of people that don't. And medical bills are one
Hmm.
of those things that a lot of times are so expensive, people just don't pay them. They're forever in debt to whatever medical provider. And hospitals can't just be like, yeah, we're not going to fix you. So, I mean,
Well, they have to do something
yeah. I mean, we live we're Americans, right? But our country doesn't take care of us.
for
And a
the
lot
most part.
of, for the most part, yeah. But our country doesn't take care of us. They take care of the top 1%. That's it. They don't care about their everyday, everyone who works. I mean, minimum wage is a perfect example of why don't companies pay people like enough money that they can live off of. I get that these jobs are like low skill jobs, but that doesn't matter. Like McDonald's is a perfect example. They profited $21 billion, but they don't pay their workers. Why can't they just pay their work? They can clearly afford to pay their workers.
Yeah.
Amazon's another one. All these places are places that can afford to pay their workers. They don't because America's systems are like, yeah, fuck the little guy. We're just gonna help the big guy out, and that's all. That's Republicans. It makes no sense. If you're somebody who makes under like $400,000 a year, I mean that might be a bit excessive, but especially if you make under like $200,000 a year, there's no reason. Like literally, being a Republican hurts you more than it helps you. It makes no sense. I don't get it, and I think a lot of it is people just do whatever their parents did. They don't actually look into what each like party represents. But
Yeah.
I mean, Eh, I don't get it. I don't affiliate with any political party. I'm gonna do what's best for me. I feel like that's what,
And that's the way it should be.
yeah. I feel like that's what people should do, but they don't. They're so stuck on like political parties. It ruins their lives.
It, like it matters so fucking much, you know. Oh, are you red or are you blue?
Yeah,
I mean, who gives a fuck?
you gotta vote for
Whoever you think is
whoever's gonna
the
be
best
best for you and your
actually
family.
help.
I don't know. As far as like the current political systems, like politicians suck in general, but the
Oh, for
Republican
sure.
policies are definitely for rich people. They're for businesses, which is why, our country's gotten to the point where it is, where the top 1%, which is something we talked about earlier or in one of our earlier podcasts,
Hmm.
where the top 1% have over half of the money in our country. It's insane. Also, like,
Yeah, fucking world's going to shit.
yeah. People think like like what European countries have is socialism, which it's not. But even if it is, like that shit, they literally have more freedom than Americans. So it's obviously not that bad.
We're much happier.
Yeah, they have more
We're
personal
so
freedom.
happy.
The police can't fucking harass the shit out of you. Like you have
Well,
so
they
much
have
more
more time off.
power as a human being in these European countries than you do in America. It's insane.
You have so much time off work wise. Let's talk
Oh
about
yeah.
work.
Oh
Like most of those jobs, Sundays are off. They're off. They don't work weekends.
well, America
It's
doesn't
fucking
have a
incredible.
mandated like you don't have America doesn't have a mandated paid vacation system. That you don't if you're a business in
Mm.
America, you don't have to give your employees a paid vacation or paid sick leave. In Europe, a lot of these European countries get 2 to 3 months of paid vacation a year.
Yeah.
I mean, America, like you're lucky if you get 10 days of paid vacation leave a year, which is insane. That's like disgusting. And usually like the max is usually up to like 25, but you have to be at that company for like 20 years in order to get that to that level, which to me is just it's
Mm.
disgusting. I couldn't imagine working at a place where I had to work there and I only got 10 days of vacation. Fuck that.
Some people don't even get vacations. I
Yeah.
mean, you could ask for it, but you're gonna be paid for.
Well, I mean, I feel like maternity leave is another good example. Like in Austria, how they can take 1, 2, or 3 years of maternity leave to actually raise their child, and it's all paid.
Yeah,
And then in America, you're
it's a
lucky if
no.
you get 3 months.
It's not my kid. I ain't put my dick in them. Fuck that. You problem.
What of what maternity leave?
The mom.
No, I just
Yeah,
think it's
yeah,
insane
my
that
kid.
I know, but having only 3 months of
The
maternity
difference,
leave is insane.
I think it's fair. 3 months. I mean, I
Yeah.
wish it was more.
No, that's
At least less than a year, like 10 months.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like where the Europeans got it right is they put their families above money, which is how it should be.
Hmm.
Raising your family is way more important than I got to make sure I have enough money to pay the bills this month, which is something that a lot of these European countries don't have to worry about because they get paid maternity leave. They get like 80% for a year of maternity leave, then like 70 for 60, or 70% for 2 years, and then like 50% for 3 years. That's not exact, but it's something like that. And I mean,
It's still money, and it's so good.
well, you get to raise your child. Imagine if
Mhm.
America had parents that actually raised their children for 1 to 3 years. They dedicated the first 1 to 3 years of your child's life to actually raising them. Could you imagine how much better off America would be? I mean,
Yeah.
that's just setting up. That's like
Well, it
setting
also
up
depends on
for,
the parents, also.
well, true, but I feel like majority of parents are good enough that them being there is better than them not being there, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There
I know where
are,
you're
of
coming in.
course, there are pieces of shit that they just shouldn't have kids. If you those people just shouldn't have kids to begin with. But I feel like majority of people,
Mhm.
this would be a good thing for their children. And I mean, that would be America investing in its future if they set up a policy like that. You're making sure that you raise a
Yeah,
generation
big time.
of people that will grow up to be decent to good human beings. As of right now, we have a whole population of people that majority of us can't do any special types of jobs. Other than the only specialty jobs that a lot of Americans really get into, the vocational jobs, being a mechanic or electrician or a
What up? What
plumber.
up? What up?
Yeah, we don't really outsource for that
HVAC,
stuff. And those jobs are really
welding.
important. But for doctors and stuff, we have to outsource. And scientists, stuff like that, for the most part, we have to outsource to different countries. And we pay them a lot more money than we would have to. But we have to pay them more money than everyone else or they won't come here. I mean, we
Yeah.
because we don't have smart enough people to do these jobs, we have to pay foreigners a shit ton of money to come do these jobs for us because they're the only way America stays on top. But hey, that's what happens when you don't invest in your future. Instead, you invest in rich people, but they're in charge. So
Yeah.
I feel
What do
like,
we know, huh?
yeah. Hopefully, everyone who's listening went out and voted. This is what
Should
you're.
I stop listening because I didn't vote?
Well, it's not you. Tomorrow's election day. You can go out and vote tomorrow.
I'm not gonna vote regardless. I'm not gonna vote.
You should. Texas might flip this year.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Yeah, you think so? Fucking, there's a whole Trump rally outside. Goddamn, get him, Cletus. Yeah, yeah. Goddamn,
Um,
vote for Trump.
it's Trump's only up
Go
like
fucking Copenhagen lip chew.
Trump's only up 2.5 points in Texas. It's very close to going blue because of the Hispanic and black
Yeah, we'll
population
see.
there.
What up? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
Yeah. Well, I know a lot
No,
of
I mean,
Hispanics too.
you and I talked about this before. I mean, I don't really care for voting. I don't care for these two politicians.
Yeah.
I'll say the politician and the millionaire. I really don't give a fuck about them, dude. I mean, Donald Trump personally hasn't done anything wrong towards me. It's the 4 years he's been elected so far. Being honest, I mean, it didn't affect me much. I got a little raise when I was in the military. That's about it.
Yeah. It wasn't
Did
even
it
that
affect
big.
my people, as in Mexicans? You know, some of them are illegal immigrants. Yeah, it did. They were fucking. Some of them were separated from their family, shit like that. But I think Donald Trump, he's stupid. I
No.
think he's personally stupid. He
Yeah.
doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's just doing what we do right now. We're just fucking winging it.
Yeah.
We don't have a plan. We're gonna do whatever it takes to make something work.
Well, I would argue that that did affect you because of everything that's going on with coronavirus is a direct result of him not doing what he. Well, in fact, you know what he chose to do instead of fixing or working on a plan to stop coronavirus? He literally lied to American people, which is why would you want somebody in office that you know is going to lie to you? He literally admitted
Yeah,
he
but
lied on video. He's like, I lied to them because I didn't want anyone to panic. Like that, if Obama would have done that, people would have wanted to fucking
kill him.
kill him. Yeah, for real. And they would have wanted a public execution. He lied to American people,
A
and not like that. Coronavirus.
good old fashioned hanging, huh?
Yeah. The U.S. has 4% of the world's population, but 20% of the coronavirus cases. I mean, everyone else figured out how to stop it or contain it at least a little bit.
I mean, obviously not. They're back into lockdowns, aren't they?
Well,
So Europe is back on lockdown.
that's not because it's super bad
Why?
over
Because the
here.
PlayStation 5 came out?
No, they're
Why? Why?
preventing.
Because there's a new game console?
No, they're taking precautionary steps so that it doesn't get worse. They cases started going up, so
So,
they started, imposing more restrictions so that a bunch of their citizens
so they're
don't get the
restricting your
virus and
rights.
die. Yeah, but
They're restricting your rights, huh? As human beings.
yeah, not really.
Goddamn vote for Trump.
I mean,
Just fucking with you, but I mean it's smart. They're restricting it because I mean they want to get rid of this virus as soon
yeah.
as possible. It's obviously done damage.
Well, the unfortunate thing is, like, if you go around super ignorant as fuck, you can literally, just because you think, like, I don't need to wear a mask or this or that, you can literally kill someone else because of your ignorance. And it's pretty, I mean, that's what's happening in America.
Don't call me out like that. Don't call me out like that.
I feel like it's pretty easy to wear a mask. Like, it's easy to forget, but as long as you, like, try majority of the time, like, to wear a mask, I feel like it's not hard. You put a
It's like
shirt and
uniform.
shorts on
It's
every
like being
day.
uniform.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't understand, like, the whole wearing a mask is against my rights. Do you feel the same about your fucking clothes you have to wear too? The hell? And then, feminists want to, not wear shirts, but these Republicans be like, oh hell no, they gotta cover themselves up. I don't want my children seeing that.
Nah.
No, those are
Nah, I want to see it.
yeah. Well, those are Democrats that are doing that,
Yeah.
not fucking not conservatives.
Fucking perverts.
Yeah.
Not perverts like me. Go fucking dogs. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. You have to wear a shirt and pants to go in, like, businesses. Now you have to wear a mask until it's not
Go
like
anywhere.
it's not like it would have been that big of if we would have had to have locked down for a little bit, right? It wouldn't have been like an extremely long time, and then it would have gone away for the most part, and we would have been able to go do all this stuff, but without a bunch of people dying. And now we're at a situation where instead we just pretended like the virus was going to magically go away, and then guess what, it didn't. Well, at least that's what Trump tried to do. It'll go away by April. Oh, now it's going to go away by May.
It's never gonna go away.
Yeah.
Bigger, badder, stronger.
Yeah,
You
true.
just gotta improvise, adapt, and overcome. You gotta do.
Well, hopefully a vaccine comes out soon. I'm ready for it to be done with so we can travel again and stuff. They've also, like,
I'm just trying to show my prettiest smile.
yeah. Coronavirus has been a lot worse than, like, it might be a lot worse than people think, because I know there's a lot of people that recover from coronavirus that have a lot of medical issues afterwards still.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have an aunt or a cousin. Well, she's a second cousin, I guess. She's in the hospital right now, and she's fairly young and no underlying health issues, and she's in pretty serious condition in the hospital with coronavirus. And then I had a freaking great uncle that died from coronavirus. They were old, but they were healthy. They didn't have any, like, they were just typical old people, and they just didn't get tested. They sent them back home. Then, because you have, like, shortness of breath, he ended up falling down the stairs and breaking his hip and stuff, and then ultimately died from coronavirus. And
yeah, my dad had a friend that died from coronavirus as well.
Yeah.
Hospital for a long time.
The worst part is when he went to the hospital, they're like, you don't have enough symptoms, so we're not going to test you. So, I mean,
it's just stupid.
Yeah, and he lived in the DC area too, so it's like you would think that they would at least pretend to have their shit together.
It's like getting tested for an STD. Like, nope, you don't have any bumps. You can't get tested.
Yeah.
No, motherfucker, you're gonna test me right here and right now.
Yeah.
I need to know if this shit's curable or not, because I got a date at 9:00, and I need to know this shit's gonna be taken care of.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully. So I'm just gonna, like, put an inject in here. We don't want our podcast to be super political or controversial. Well, we don't care about controversy, but unfortunately, we just live
I'm
in
not
a
too big into politics.
yeah, we just live in a
Oh,
current
that's
time right now
and
where I mean, this is going to be our world until about next month probably. Once this election's over
yeah.
and stuff, then it should chill out. Coronavirus, I hope it goes away soon, but we'll probably continue to talk about that until something major changes.
So it goes away.
Yeah. I mean, it's just something that everyone has to deal with right now. And hopefully, like, if you're one of these people that, maybe you just don't pay attention or whatever, hopefully my words can convince you to, I don't know, do the right thing. Maybe you'll save a life. You can always just go around the rest of your life like,
More.
oh, I wore a mask, I saved lives. You know what? I'd be okay with that.
I'll call you a bitch. Big fat pussy.
hmm
Ooh, big guy, huh? Or a mask. Good for you. So does half the world. I do agree with saving lives, but like Morris was saying, we're not trying to be too political. I'm not too big into politics, and I definitely told him since day one, like, hey, if we're gonna make a podcast, just try to stay away from politics because one, I don't like to feel stupid, and I don't want to make other people feel stupid. Because that's all politics is. It's
yeah.
your viewpoint versus somebody else, and who can get who pissed off faster. That's all it is, my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would say that if you get pissed off at someone for like over politics, like just for no reason, you might have a problem. You might need to go like anger management or something.
I'm not that fucking angry, Morris.
No, I'm not
You
talking
know?
about you. I'm just talking about in general. Like, if you get so mad because someone is like just has reasons for actually liking a politician or
Dude, there's
something.
fucking there's videos on this shit. There's fucking people throwing bottles. There's riots over this stupid shit.
Yeah.
Harassing people because they're not voting for Trump or because they're not voting for whoever. It's stupid.
Yeah. I mean, we're supposed to be living in America, so I thought we were free to vote for whoever we wanted without coercion.
Yeah. Also, I want to apologize to Morris right now for calling him drunk on Thursday. I apologize for that. But did you watch that Big Mouth episode
Oh
I told
no,
you about?
no.
When he picks him up off the wheelchair because he thinks he can walk, and he fucking chunks him down on the floor.
That does sound. That does sound.
Andrew, he cannot walk.
Is it in the first season?
I think it's like the second or third, or the last season, because his hormone monster's like, "Fuck it, brother, ride or die." He fucking picks him up and just chunks him on the floor, and he's just there like, "What the fuck?"
That does sound.
Dude, if I know what, try to look up the episode and I'll send it to you. I'll probably put it on the description underneath this video as well. But
Gotcha.
we were supposed to have a guest today, but
They bitched
I guess
out.
he's asleep or I bitched out, or I guess his wife got mad at him, put him on the timeout.
Hmm.
The real simp, big
Yeah.
old pussy boy.
Hey, what's wrong with
Won't
being
say
a
his
simp?
name, but
I,
everything. He's
I,
supposed to be an alpha male.
wrong. I will simp all day for my
Right.
wife.
That's why you have 0 kids and I have more. One.
Well, I mean, I don't I don't want kids right now.
Right. Wink.
No, no wink. I'm good for right now.
We're gonna make a poll. If y'all want Morris to have kids, please like up this video as many times as possible. If we
Yep.
get at least 10 likes, he will get his wife pregnant.
That's not gonna happen.
Okay, 100 likes and he will get his wife pregnant, guaranteed.
No. No, not
Then
gonna.
we can name the kid if it's a boy or girl.
We might try out our next base, not at this one.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, progress, everybody. It's all about progress.
I don't know. Out of all the people we see with kids and stuff like that, it seems nice and all when they're older, but I'm good.
That's
for
a
right
hard
now.
work in the beginning.
Yeah, I'm all right
It's a,
for
it's
right
a
now.
bitch.
Yeah, I think we wanna just do us for
Go
a
ahead.
little while, travel a little bit more, and then maybe.
I mean, I had my son young, and I don't regret it at all. I think it's one of the best things that's ever happened to me so far.
Yeah.
He's fucking daddy, daddy. I had to fake asleep. He's like, "You're not asleep. I saw you." Or he wants me to play video games with him. It's the best thing in the world. Or he wakes up and he makes his own breakfast and he's like, "Daddy, you want some?" Hell yeah, I want some. Pour me a bowl.
What the heck?
Which is dope. He makes his own cereal.
Nice. See, that's a. I just want to skip all the phases and just go straight to that. I'm just gonna adopt a
Yeah,
3-year-old.
well, like you said in the other episode, just adopt. No,
Yeah.
4. The
Okay.
next year they start school and then you'll be golden.
Yeah. Nah, but we definitely want to go to another.
This
base
episode is
first.
gonna be.
This episode's gonna
Oh,
be
you already
what?
cut me off. You're not looking at me.
No.
This episode is gonna be dedicated to Jeremy Williams, our first and last guest, because he definitely just fucking bitched out on us. So thanks for ruining it for everybody.
Yeah. Thanks for ghosting. What the hell? What the fuck?
How are you gonna? How are you gonna fucking cry to? How are you gonna beg us to put us on our show to leave us out like this in the dark?
I know, what the heck? Nah, but you're more than welcome to come on our show next week. But, we're just going to make fun of you a little bit now because you ghosted us. You're more than welcome to come on next week if you don't fall asleep or something. It's okay. We forgive you, maybe. We're not mad. We're just disappointed.
He's just too busy eating some papaya,
Yeah. Inappropriate. This is a family-friendly show. What the fuck?
Never said that.
Yeah.
Talk shit about everything. We're nuts.
Well, anyway, I
Like
think
the
we're at
game.
like 40 minutes, so.
Well, everybody, thanks for listening to us today. I'm Lalo,
Yeah, I'm Patrick.
Morris, Patrick,
I'm Patrick.
and this is the M&M Show. Thanks for listening to us
M&M
again.
Show. Thanks for listening.
Don't forget to like,
Don't
subscribe,
forget to like, subscribe, follow.
everything.
Yes.
Everything.
Yeah, do all that stuff. All right. Here's Lalo being weird.
And that's all for today's show. I'm the first M. Is the second M. And thank you for listening to the M&M Show. Peace.
Wow, that was a really
Bow
good
wow
outro.
wow
So
wow wow. About wow 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 wow. About wow 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 wow. We don't have music.
that was a good outro, so I'm going to stick with that. All right, everyone. See you later.